guys, Lauren Summers here. I am here with part 2 from last week's video. So I'm talking about fix and flips in Atlanta. Atlanta is booming, right? It's growing, a lot of redevelopment, a lot of development in general, and everybody wants to kind of get their hands in on this market that's up and coming. So if you're interested in investing in the Atlanta market, I'm talking about how do you get started. So last week we talked a little bit about the first two. I gave you 2 steps to get started. Hopefully you started working on those things and by now you've reached out to me and we've at least had a conversation. But those first 2 things are 1, creating a new LLC, and 2, finding a hard money lender. So your hard money lender, typically they're going to loan you the money for your fix and flip project. It's typically 12 months. Some might do 18 months, but let's say you'll find one that offers 12 months. So you're going to have to put down probably 15% if you don't have experience. Some might require 20%, but mine required 15%. So the first step would be to, of course, find the property. And then once you have that property in mind, you're going to talk with your hard money lender. You're going to say, hey, this is a property that I'm interested in. And they're going to help you evaluate the numbers. They're going to make sure your numbers make sense. You're calculating your ARV after retail value. You're calculating your ARV correctly. They're looking at your scope of work, how much you say you're going to be doing. If more is needed, they're going to do an inspection on the property. They're going to appraise a property, if you will. But they're going to be helping you make sure this deal makes sense because, of course, they want to protect their investment too. So you'll have 12 months once you close. Typically, it takes about 2 to 3 weeks to actually close with your hard money lender. And then once you close, you're going to start the work. So you'll start off with your demo. And then you're going to pay, hate to tell you this, you pay out of pocket to get started on your work before they'll cut you any money. They want to see that you have skin in the game. So you'll get started. In my example last week, if a property costs $100,000, and they're going to look for $20,000 in the bank. So you'll put down 15%, which is $15,000, but they'll leave you with about $5,000 to get started on the work. Once you've done phase 1 of your scope of work, then you tell them, okay, look, I'm ready for my first draw. They'll come out, they'll inspect the work that you've done. They'll say, okay, you've done this, this, this. If there's something in phase 1 that you didn't do, they'll say, okay, we're only going to give you this much because you were missing this item. So the money they give you, they'll cut you a check, you'll put it in your account, and you'll be able to start the next phase. And then you'll do that. There's typically 2 or 3 draws until your work is complete. When you're done, they'll come out, they'll take a look at it, and they'll cut you that final check. And then you'll be ready to put the property on the market. You'll have your photographer come out. You'll work with your listing agent, which I am a licensed real estate agent, so I'm happy to help you with that. You'll have your real estate agent put it on the market. Hopefully, if you've done your job correctly, it is a seller's market. Hopefully the property will go like this. But just make sure, the biggest thing is making sure you have great contractors. Make sure you're doing a thorough inspection before you purchase the property so you don't have surprises. And make sure your ARVs are correct. So that is part 2 of my fix and flip tip of the week. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have questions, I'm always available. You can find me on social media. My Instagram is @LaurenSummersRealEstate. I am on Facebook, Lauren Summers Real Estate Agent, or you can refer to my YouTube channel. I always have videos there to give you tips on anything real estate related. So find me on YouTube, Lauren Summers Real Estate. Have a great week, guys.